Okay, we have a breaker
American
box
okay
here
or
that's...
Ham Swiss?
Yes, American will be fine.
Okay.
Okay, we have a little bit of a mess in this box here, and this ground wire reaches down behind to this live bus bar here, so we're going to extend it with a proper kind of a wire nut. And here is a ground wire that's not even hooked up, and we're going to hook that up too. Okay, so we'll just tighten the lugs up here.
This other wire I got, Dave. I don't know if this is...
Yep, this is what we'll use right here. Okay.
That enough?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
We'll make sure all these screws are tight. And it's tight to the box. Okay, so first we'll get our 220 GFI hooked up here. So we'll take the white wire, we'll come out, come down, bring it over, and we'll put it in right there. So I'll make sure that wire is in the hole all the way there. And I'll make sure it's tight. There. Okay, now see, there's 2 wires on this breaker, and that's not allowed. So we're going to take and put... Oh, that screw wasn't even that tight either. I'm going to take... and we'll extend this wire a little bit too. There's no ground in this box, but it's not a circuit that I put in. Okay, so we'll straighten this wire off. We'll clip it so I get a nice new connection there. We'll look at the wire under this breaker too. They did a very sloppy job there, see? So we can strip this wire here a little bit. Do you want to take the pump apart?
Yeah, I'm taking that apart. You still want to, right?
Yes. Okay, so I'll make a loop with this wire here. I'll put this screw through the wire here. I'll close it around there. And I'll put the screw into the breaker here. put the wire around the screw the way that the screw turns. There, now it's tight. I'll make sure this one is tight. Okay, so now we can put this one back in. Okay, now we can put this one in. So this one will just stick the wire. We'll open this screw up here a little bit. Put the wire in the terminal, make sure the insulation doesn't get caught under there. Oh look, the insulation's not caught under the lug. Okay, now we can get this one put back in. We'll check our neutral bar, make sure our wires are all tight. Okay. So now I'll have to get this wire up to the breaker.
You want me to put this on the picnic table?
Yes.
Or- Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll strip this with the 14 hole. And we gotta get this ground wire here that they forgot about. Okay, so we're gonna insert this black wire. See how I get the insulation, the copper is not quite in the connector. Now it's going up in and the insulation is going up to the bottom of that. So now we'll grab a piece of wire and add on to that. Okay, so we can safely add on to this one here. I'll make sure that the copper goes up in.
David, do you want the sandwich now or should I wrap it?
I'll eat it in a few, after I'm done wiring the breaker box, so wrap it.
Okay. Actually, I'll just put it in the refrigerator. Well, give me a yell.
Yeah, okay.
On your phone or something. Okay.
Okay, now we're going to get this ground wire over to this. Okay, so we'll get this straightened out here. We'll put our bare ground wire into the connector here. And we'll push this one in. Okay, I can see it. Oh, it's up at the top there. So I'll bring this down, come across the bottom here, and we'll come up, and we'll go in with this one over here, because this is another piece of 14. So we're going to put two number 14s, which are both the same size, in the hole side by side. Oh, wait a minute, that's number 12, so I'll put that in with the other one that's number 12. Get them put in there side by side. Okay, and this is the 14. So I want to keep this one by itself. Okay, so everything on this side of the box is all done and good. So now we can take and we'll hook our 220 GFI up. So we'll get these wires out of the way here. And there's a white dot over here. So that means that the white neutral wire would go to it. So I can bring over, come down. Okay, the white is on the white. Alright, and this is the white, and this goes over to the neutral bar. Now we'll take our two live wires and we'll hook them up. Bring that one over here, come across, come over here, and we will and then we'll bring our black wire over. And over. One, two, three. Then we'll push these back out of the way. And there's the 220 GFI wired. Okay, so now we'll wire our 120 GFI. Wow, somebody cut the bus bars off in here.
I have no idea.
Yep, somebody cut some bus bars off. that kind of stinks. So we're going to have to double these two to put the GFI up here. So, do you have a red wire nut by any chance?
What?
A red wire nut.
Hey, Charlie. I'm doing all right. What happened was I turned the pump on, and it would run for a couple minutes, and then it would shut off. Yeah, so whatever. It's nothing you did. The wiring is screwed up in the box here. I got a guy, David, I don't know if you know. He's here getting it straightened out. Yeah, in the circuit panel, not in what you. Yeah, so. No, I'm alright. I just. I'm alright. Thanks for calling. Thanks for the help. Alright. I don't know what you mean, Dave.
Okay.
Red wiring.
Okay, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't like doing this, but sometimes you have to. Because if the room is not there, the room is not there. So I'll put...
Want a flashlight or something?
No, I'm okay. One in. Two. And we'll put 3 in. Oops, I want to strip this end off so I get a nice butting up to the bottom of the connector there so I don't have anything live exposed. Making sure it's in all the way, all 3 are in all the way. Now notice somebody else did something bad here. They left some strands off, so we're going to have to take that neutral off and put them in. We're not going to do that right yet. We're going to hook the 110 GFI up. Okay, so the white wire goes in where the white tail is here. I'll just strip these a little longer. After we're done, can we shut the main off downstairs a minute? Because I got to redo that there, because see how those strands are sticking? And I'll put the white in the, where the white goes. And the black where the black one goes. this just goes in like a regular circuit breaker. Okay, now we take this white tail wire and it goes on the neutral bar. Now I'm going to leave slack on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, and the insulation just goes up close to the bottom of the terminal. And I'll fold this back. I'll make it so it looks nice and neat here coming out. I want it to come out and then go down square cornered and there, so everything looks nice and neat. Now these strands here, we're going to have to fix that, so we're going to make sure all these breakers are turned off, so nothing is going back on this neutral. See how somebody left the strand sticking out up here?
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. It's been I've never been in that box there, but
I'm going to make sure these up here are tight. Do you have a bigger screwdriver by any chance?
yeah.
Okay, so lift this out, the strands back down in there. I don't want to lose the ox guard that's on there. Twist them together a little bit more here.
You want the bigger one or not?
No, this will be good now. Okay. Alright, so we're ready to go down and turn this on and see what happens. So this is the 120 volt GFI for the pump, so we're going to go look at how the pump is wired.
Oh.
So you can see that little switch there for 110
Yeah.
and 220.
Yeah.
So we're going to turn this up to 110. No, I'm good. Okay. So see how these strands are all sticking out up here?
Okay. Well, it's up to you.
Do you want to go grab my needle nose pliers?
Yeah.
Or not my needle nose, the regular pliers. Okay, these strands are all loose, so I'm going to take them and twist them together really nice and tight. nicer loop here. Put it around the screw, and I'll close it. There we go. And this white wire wasn't even around the screw. We'll take that out. Oh, can you bring me my wire strippers?
Oh, okay.
I'll twist these up a little bit tighter here. And on my small screwdriver, I want to push these strands around the other one a little bit better.
Small screwdriver.
Yep. There, okay. And I'll make a better loop around. Screw this way.
That took 5 years, Dave.
Okay.
Here's mine.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to try to push these strands in a little bit better here. The heads are a little smaller than the screws, so I'm just going to make the best do with what we have here. 1, 2, and that's on 115. Thanks for watching. And there's the specs on the motor.